major media, and I'm going to keep it 100, they hate on Kobe Bryant. I have seen top 10 lists. Kobe barely in the top 10. Kobe's not a top 5 player. A number 2, Jordan Kobe. I know some going to say Jordan LeBron, but it should be Jordan Kobe, or some can say Jordan LeBron. But why? It should always be, I think, one of those two right there. Why do we see lists Kobe Bryant, number 9, 10, 7? What the heck are you talking about? Coach J.O. talking about Kobe. And as Coach Scott just said, man, listen, he had foresight. Kobe had a lot. And I'm going to be honest with y'all now. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I used to hate Kobe guts. I'm not going to lie to you. I used to hate Kobe. I was like, you know what? He's arrogant. But you know what? I started to see what Kobe, who he was as a player. And then even more when even Kobe admitted, hey, I learned to trust my teammates. He was already an awesome player. But when he said, I learned to trust my teammates, boom, it's just like it blew up. And I became the biggest Kobe Bryant fan. Like, this guy he don't just have talent or skill, Coach J.O. The man had, like, as Coach Scott said, foresight. The man was this was a jewel, a diamond in the game, you know. So may he rest in peace. But this was a diamond in the game. Coach J.O., why do major media, and I'm going to keep it 100, they hate on Kobe Bryant? I have seen top 10 lists. Kobe barely in the top 10. Kobe's not a top 5 player. A number 2, Jordan Kobe. I know some going to say Jordan LeBron, but it should be Jordan Kobe, or some can say Jordan LeBron. But why? It should always be, I think, one of those two right there. Why do we see lists Kobe Bryant, number 9, 10, 7? What the heck are you talking about? Coach Ayo, I might just be tripping right now. Let me know. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe all the other careers are so great and they just outdid Kobe, and Kobe is falling down the list. I don't know how, but maybe he just fell down the list. Actually, you know what? Before you say that, I don't know how Kobe can fall down the list behind players that had already stopped playing. And he was already still playing. That's the part I don't get. How does that happen? But it's on you, Coach Dale. You got it. I'm trying to figure this one out.
Listen, we are in an era now where fans and the media members, they don't care about defense. It's just simple as that. They forget that defense is 50% of the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Brian Scalabrine, he was a former Celtic. They actually call him the White Mamba, right? He stated that he can't take players seriously because the best players in the NBA do not take defense serious. Right. He stated that. Okay, but we know Kobe Bean Bryant did that. He took pride in both ends of the court. Kobe Bryant is the last player to average 30 points per game while making all defense first team. And he did that 3 times. 3 times. Okay. Now, let me give you this career right here and tell me what y'all think about this hypothetical person, right? This player. A 3-time champ, 8-time All-Star, All-Star Game MVP, 8-time All-NBA, 4 first team, 2 second team, 2 third team, 6-time All-Defense, all right? 4-time first team, 2-time second team, the dunk contest champ, and 1 scoring title. If I gave y'all that career, what would you all tell me about that player?
It's a Hall of Fame
player?
Yeah, easy.
That's literally what Kobe accomplished in the number 8. When he wore the number 8. That's what he accomplished wearing number 8. 16,866 points. That's more than Bill Russell, James Worthy, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, and Jimmy Butler. He did that in the number 8 alone. Just the number 8. Let's just be real. This man had 2 Hall of Fame careers. 2. That was the NBA back in 2002, 2003. The NBA.com had a GM's poll. They do it every year. It started in 2002. From 2002 to 2011, 2012 season, the question was asked, who would you like or who would you want most in the NBA to take the last shot? You know who won that? Who the GMs voted number 1 every year? Kobe Bean Bryant. Every year. So you telling me the GMs believe that this man was the most clutch player from 2002 to 2012, and we just forget about him? We got to stop this. Not on my watch, not on Coach J.O. watch. We got to stop.
I'm with you, Coach. I remember the Lakers, Coach Scott were playing the Suns, and this was during the time I ain't like Kobe. And so I wanted Kobe to lose. Like, much like J.O. wanted Jordan to lose, I wanted Kobe to lose. But as soon as they inbound the ball to Kobe, I just walked away from the TV. You know why? Because I know that buzzer shot's going in. And guess what it did? Exactly what we all thought it was going to do. Right through the hole. Coach, Coach Scott, do you believe, and if you do, then why does mainstream media, the big time outlets, why do they hate on Kobe Bryant the way they do? Why are they? It's like they're disrespecting his career, his legacy. What are your thoughts on it?
They don't like competitive greatness. I'm going to say that again. They don't like competitive greatness. Listen, this kid came into the game in a time where if you didn't have the initials MJ, it was tough sledding. It was tough sledding.
True.
And going back, I'm guilty of it too. I didn't like the young guy. I didn't like Kobe. I didn't like him. Took Brandy to the prom. How dare you take Brandy to the prom? I want to take Brandy to the prom. How dare you? What's wrong with this guy? Right? But man, just watching film on Kobe and listening to him throughout his career and what other players had to say about him as they were his teammates and guys who competed against him, right? His competitive greatness, man, was so on the level of Michael Jordan. They said that they didn't know at times if he was really acting like Mike or was he really trying to be Mike? Because the way he approached practice, the way he approached games, the way he approached the weight room, the way he approached his teammates, the way he approached the coaches, he took a competitive greatness in every single thing he did. The guy went to the Rucker and almost got into it with one of the biggest, guys in the city, not knowing who the guy was, but Kobe just didn't care because he took his craft so seriously that it didn't matter. And those things, to me, you just can't overlook that. You can't overlook that type of competitive greatness. Now, here's the conundrum. Here's the conundrum. Kobe being outside of the top three is crazy to me. That's just me. But here's what I'm saying. And here's how I'm looking at it. Kobe and Mike were just so much of the same player. You got to pick one, right? You got to pick one of who's going to be the greatest, right? And in that, most people are going to default to Mike. But also, you can't just automatically move LeBron out of the way. But at the same time, the guy's still playing. He's still competing. So I personally, that's why he's my 1B. But Kobe's definitely my if you have to have a 2, he's my 2-3 guy, no doubt, because of his competitive greatness. I used to think he was a ball hog, and then he came out and made a comment in an interview, and it was so riveting. And like you said, it was so foreshadowing of who he was as a person. He said, I didn't trust them because they didn't put the work I put in.
Exactly. I remember that
They couldn't get that shot because they didn't put the work I put in.
Well, they have to. I mean, you gotta have that. If you don't trust your teammates, and that's why I said earlier, he learned to trust his teammates. That's when I really started becoming a Kobe fan. But you know what? I think Jordan's the GOAT. But guess what? If somebody came to me and said, I think Kobe to go over Jordan, that'd be an argument I wouldn't waste my time with. Know why? Because I can see why you would say that. I can understand that. I can understand that point of view. Kobe is ultimately, I think is Jordan, but I wouldn't argue too hard to say, nah, it's not Kobe, because Kobe has a resume, the skill, the work ethic, and the respect of all of his peers. His peers talk about him completely different from what you're going to see in the media. If you watch something in the media and then talk to his peers, it's like, whoa, did I just talk to two different sources, two different people? Yeah, you did. They talk about him a completely different way. Welcome to The GOAT Debate, the premier online sports debate show where engaging discussions and thrilling debates unfold as we determine who is the greatest of all time in every sport. I am your host, Abaya Israel, joined by my two co-hosts, Coach Scott and Coach J.O. Tune into our YouTube and Facebook channels to catch our reactions and coverage of the biggest games and the latest news. Don't miss out on your chance to participate in the action. Join us every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for The GOAT Debate, where you, the viewer, can call in and share your thoughts on who deserves the title of the GOAT. Be sure to mark your calendars. Every Monday, we upload 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, and we go live every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to subscribe, call in, and participate. Come and be a part of the conversation.